in a commemoration of Mexican culture and heritage. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first. First handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
And the Lakers starting five.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First team foul.
Clock at 6. Shoots from 12, and that's good for 2.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
To the paint. Ball stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. The pull-up J. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
From deep. The putback. It's good on the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the middle. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And it's Orlando on the break. Finished off the break.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
It's stolen. To the inside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Cuts off the pass. And another fast break for Orlando. The Magic on the move. He got a piece of it. Down low. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to West. They set the screen. Inside. Orlando moving the ball around. Knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter. 3-pointer sinks the tray.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Puts it up. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. 4-3. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Orlando has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
To Gasol, down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc, the Lakers with a rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it's been an exciting game so far. It's Los Angeles. Hey there, everyone. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of you as we get you back to some NBA action. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And so in the game for the Lakers,
Number 3.
and Los Angeles making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Orlando on D. The three connects from downtown.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Gasol the screen. Six on the shot clock. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Inside, Gasol is deadly. I mean, his height means finding a shot this close, not too much work at all for him.
From downtown, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Gasol the screen. To the paint. Inside. And then Gasol with the jam.
Boy, as a pick-and-roll partner, you couldn't have a better guy than Pau Gasol. He's got great length, excellent hands, and a nice touch.
This one for 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
B.A., and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Lakers score.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Fader on the way. That one goes. Count it. The Lakers lead by 5. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. They set a pick. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Guys?
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. So both teams making some changes here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fades. That one's good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 7. The Magic have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. "56 seconds left to play in the half." His first shot coming late, and he gets the bucket.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Down low. Got a hand on it. To the wing on the left. And another 3 for Orlando.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten a win.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Playing well on the road can be...
Glad you could join us. Right.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Pass to West. To the inside. Out to the wing. For the lead. No good there.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And so in the game for Los Angeles.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
They set the screen. Shakur knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pure from 3-point range. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Takes a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out to the right wing. Here's West.
And they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. And he makes it. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
So smart to use the reverse. He neutralized solid defense.
Right wing. To the middle. And it's rejected. And he's able to get it back.
Yeah.
9 points in the game. Los Angeles leading by 4. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He's lighting them up. It's tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
And nobody cares until they're in front of you.
1:49 left in the third quarter.
They said Tiffany, is how to make anything right.
Just 5 on the clock. And there's the screen. 3-pointer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
What did I miss? He's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Lakers making a change here. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Number 1, the Magic.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. For 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Puts up a 3. No good on the shot. The Lakers lead by 7. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. 14 points for him.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's a pick from outside the arc. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
That's his second tray of this half for the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Boom! He jammed it straight down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 8. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
And for the Lakers, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Lakers lead by 11. Takes it inside. 20 feet out. Again, Los Angeles.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
down low. An easy two on the layup.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And there it is for him. 24 points for him.
No, sí, lamentablemente ya se acabó el partido para Juancito. Por más que me gustaría una remontada, es imposible que gane.
Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Lakers making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Chimpancé. Bananini.
Wow.
Nah.
10 for 10.
Que mira lo que
After that
mete
one, he's on
Cronos,
fire.
amigo. Es increíble lo del tipo.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Oye, oye, pequeña. Oye, pequeña. No digas eso, pequeña. Oye, pequeña. No digas eso, pequeña.
He launches.
No digas eso, pequeña. No digas eso, pequeña. Oye, pequeña. No digas eso, pequeña. Tú eres muy linda para decir eso.
Want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The Lakers lead by 12. Oh, he can't connect from long distance.
Es muy linda para
Looking
decir
for ways to
eso.
help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
In transition, here they come. Oh, no good.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Estamos aquí con la
Look at the
Latino
clock.
gang,
A
you
little
know what
under
I'm
3.5
saying?
minutes gone by in the fourth.
No, saying, bro.
The triple drop.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Poke loose. Oh, touches it off the glass.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And here they come. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And when they desperately needed it, too.
Going inside. Takes a 13-footer. Down goes the jumper.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
In transition. To tie it up. Cash from downtown.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Dios mío. ¿Qué está pasando, señor? Oh, Dios. Dios. Dio una apuesta de $5. La casa paga, amigo. Yo quiero ver el show. Viste que esta gente se mata laburando y nadie quiere ver el show. Y no entiendo por qué. Son gente trabajadora. Oye, amigo, no digas eso, amigo. ¿Qué pasa, amigo? Yo no puedo saltar esta mierda. ¿Por qué no puedo saltar esta mierda? ¡No me deja, coño! A partir de ahora, que sea lo que Dios quiera. Esto es parte de la CPU, que sea lo que Dios quiera.
54 seconds left in the game.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line.
Vamos a
And he is
ver
determined to
la
make sure
pelota
everyone's on the same
de
page.
Orlando Magic, Kanye West con ella. Míralo a Kanye West, lo marca un gigante, boludo, no sé. La baby.
There's 38 seconds
Para
left in the
Kanye.
fourth quarter.
They've really picked
Linda.
up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about
Aves para
staying the
chimpancé.
course, and their attitude never changed.
Chimpancé, señoras y señores. Chimpancé con ella para Hades, el triple de Hades, nada que hacer.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Kanye West.
20 seconds left in
Mira
the
la
fourth
bocha,
quarter.
Kanye. Ay, Kanye. Ay, Kanye. Haga algo, Kanye. La baby. Un sabor.
He sinks the triple.
And finally, after trailing for so long,
Uf.
they've leveled the score.
Nada, se acaba, la última jugada de los Lakers, amigos. Literalmente aquí se acaba el partido. Es imposible que fallen.
Worrying about time, he starts
Va a meter un puto triple el chimpancé este de mierda, tú. Ya verás. Se viene,
From 18
Game
feet.
winner.
Oh, buddy.
operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
So it's a
Acabó.
narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now our player of the game.
Ay, 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 ay. Señoras y señores. ¿Quién está de visitante? Creo que Alon. ¿Cuál era Alon otra vez? Miami. ¿Y cuál era este? Los Hawks. Ahí va. Para que tengo que cambiar un par de cosas. Oh, se viene. Para. Ah, pero está de cosas. Bueno, ¿qué más? Vamos a ponerlo acá. Y aquí tiene que haber una escolta. Sí o sí, un alero. A la pivot. Un pivot, en este caso este. Ya de banca que quede este.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the... Buenos dias.
No, amigo, vos siempre jugaste con esos. De hecho, el partido anterior te lo gana Vegeta con todos los triples. La cantidad de triples que metió Vegeta el partido anterior no tuvo sentido. Pero quería cambiar la cámara, carajo. ¿Pero por qué? Ay, carajo, mierda.
Here's Towns. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Oh, there's
Carajo. No entiendo este juego. Ahí está.
hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by the Heat.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And here are the Heat now.
Ojo, ojo, LeBron. LeBron, bomba, LeBron James. Uy, LeBron James con los Miami Heat, qué lindo jugador era. Lástima que no ayudaba en nada el equipo. Bueno, ahí ganó su primera anillo, creo. Bueno, Jesús.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Kirk.
Ojo, Charlie Kirk. Míralo, Charlie Kirk con Vegeta. Ay, Vegeta. Vamos por Vegeta. Zeus. Linda.
He's an absolute beast to deal
Vamos,
with
Jesús. Along es gay, along es gay. Ojos Jesús. Ay, Padre Cristo para Candyman. Ay, para Pop Smoke. Ay, Pop Smoke. Con Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. Pasa la pelota. O no, o tira. Bueno. Gol. Gol. Charlie Kirk. Ojo, Charlie Kirk. Pelota para Zeus. Ah, no, la ganó Muhammad Ali. Uy, qué linda para Jesús. La pasa atrás. Towns. Oh. Se están cagando triples. Ay. Se están cagando triples. Charlie Kirk. Pelota para Zeus. Pinocho. Metió un enano, amigo. Metió un enano. Muhammad Ali. Míralo, Muhammad Ali. La ganó Charlie Kirk. Se va Zeus. Bomba.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Candyman. Jesús.
Let's go with the three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Nos soltamos del show de mierda que a nadie le importa. Sale Pinocho adelante con Charlie Kirk. Míralo, Charlie Kirk. Míralo cómo analiza la jugada. Pelota para Vegeta. Míralo a Vegetita. Jackson, Michael Jackson. Bueno, estamos con el partido empatado. Jesús. Míralo, Jesús. Nah. Triple de Jesús, señores. Otra vez. Charlie Kirk con ella. Michael Jackson. Otro triple, amigo. Entró Michael Jackson a tirar triples y a tocar niños. Ojo Jake Paul. Ojo Jake Paul para Jesús, que nuevamente va a meter otro triple. Kirk. Mira la Charlie Vegeta. Buena. Un partido que creo que se va a estar peleado hasta el final. Otra vez la B8 para Jesús. Ay, Jesús, Jerusalén. Para Towns. Easy, Towns. Easy, Jesús. Easy. Down.
Just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Vamos, Charlie.
Here's Kirk.
Charlie Kirk. Y deja de hacer tiempo, hijo de puta. Míralo, Vegeta. ¿Por qué no, Vegeta? ¿Por qué no?
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Jesús.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Bueno, acabamos 20-21 en el primer quarter. Vamos a ver las estadísticas puntuales. Tenemos 13 puntos de Jesús en 5 minutos. Tenemos 6 de Michael Jackson, 4 de Zeus. O sea, básicamente está jugando Jesús solo.
Everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And a moment to look
Michael
at the
Jackson,
scoring approach in terms of
Michael
where the points
Jackson.
are
Se
coming
viene
from
Michael Jackson.
for the Hawks.
Atención, Michael Jackson, que se la va a pasar.
Anytime getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their
Miami
early
Heat
ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks. On the floor for Miami.
Pierde la pelota. Ahora es el Lewis. ¿Quién maneja la pelota para allá? Ya un minuto,
Pass to James. Here's Yao. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Guys, it's just so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
Free throw para Yao Ming. 25-21. Lo dio vuelta a Miami Heat porque salió Jesús de la cancha. Porque Lamin Yamal. Tentación. Lamin. Muhammad Ali. Buena.
Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land. That sounds like a good blueprint. Knocks down the three ball.
Buena.
He has 7.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Amigo, no puedo hacer nada respecto de eso. O sea, Jesús siempre va a salir cuando hagan cambios. En el segundo quarter, los suplentes juegan. O sea, no es que tenga decisión alguna. Siempre van a jugar suplentes.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively.
Dejado Jesús. La próxima pongo 5 Jesús. Creo que eso es lo que me están pidiendo.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team
LeBron
pay
James.
when they've lacked ball security. 6 to shoot. Nice shot by James.
Qué lindo tiro de LeBron. LeBron James. Lamin Yamal.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
Llamaron tiempo muerto, qué cagón.
Check in with his team and regroup. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Hawks second.
Sí, este equipo de los Hawks sin Jesús básicamente es una lágrima. A ver, Jake Paul. Lindo Jake Paul. 30-28 el partido. Se pone bueno nuevamente. Lucy. Ay, mueve la buchita, Lucy. Soy enano. Zeus, triple fácil. Easy, get in.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
Lamin Yamal. Ay, Lamin. Ay, mi Lamin. Se prepara Jesús para volver al terreno de juego después de esta, creo. Yamal. Pop smoke. Lamin. Ojo. Jay Paul, tirala. Mandala. Nah, no, es un terrorista. No. Qué terrorista, amigo, para perder la pelota. Sí. Dejate solito, LeBron. No lo puedes dejar solito, LeBron. Dame Ali. Pop Smoke. Candyman. El hombre caramelo respondiendo. Vamos, Leusi. Bueno, acá estamos en un tiempo muerto, el Miami Heat. Volvió Jesús a la cancha. Cuidado. Charlie Kirk para Vegeta. Ojo, Vegeta, ¿se va a mandar un triple o no, Vegeta? Puede serlo, ¿eh? No, ahora la va a pasar. La va a pasar a quién. A Zeus. Pasó el 3 Zeus. Mira la Pop Smoke. Mandala Pop, mandala a Jesús. Ah, no, no entró Jesús. Gracias. Ah, no, sí está. Sí, amigo. Jesús y Zeus miden lo mismo. Que cago de risa. Metió un triple Jamal por la cara. Lamin Jamal. Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk, ¿eh?
50 seconds left now here in the second. Shoots the three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Out to the right wing. A 3 ball. Another 3.
Oh, shake ball, amigo.
Offensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Partido, la verdad, para qué decirles mentiras. 38-37, Vegeta, ay Vegeta, pasala, Chontog, Kirk, tremenda chula.
And you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And that's it for the first half.
Bueno, lo gana Miami Heat 40-37. Es uno de sus partidos que van a definir en lo último.
Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Sean.
Yeah, the closer to the cup,
no me importa lo que tengan que decir Shaq y esta gente, por favor. Es lo más rápido que puedo saltar esta cinemática.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Heat leading by 3. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Pass to James. LeBron powering inside.
LeBron.
Adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
To the paint. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Nice move. LeBron with the muscle inside.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Quiere tirar, Jesús.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Good on the triple. 19 points in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominant side to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable.
Están cagando, es increíble. A ver, Jesús, metió el triple.
To the left side wing.
No se la va a dar a Towns.
In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's so solid.
Qué partido más lindo, se están cagando a tiros.
Puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
James has a two-pointer and another basket.
Oh, LeBron, hombre.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
No falló ni un tiro, LeBron dijo. Qué locura.
And he drops that one in.
You can't play much better than...
Es verdad esa. Ah, es increíble. No, no. No, pero LeBron está con el partido de su vida. No lo puedo creer. Qué locura. 21 puntos de Jesús. Tranquilo. Chill, chill.
Lets it fly from 18. And there's another one for the Heat.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Left side, Towns. And yes, it's good. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Jackson, he's checked in for Miami.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Beyond the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Finds himself wide open and drills it. 23 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 5 to shoot. Back to James. Fires for 3. James buries the 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
55 seconds left in the third. Left side, Towns. Over LeBron. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Towns.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
James outside. To the wing right side. Out to the right wing. It's up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is built.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Miami. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
And right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Rebound, Atlanta. Pass to Paul. Here's Ali. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that'll tie this game up.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Ali, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Poked away. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. That gives them the lead.
What body control with a defender right in his face. You can't do it any better than that.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. It cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to Town. And that one drops.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
James outside. Lock at 6. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Town. And that's in there.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance.
Qué locura, amigo. Qué locura. Amigo, lo va a ganar. ¿Quién lo va a ganar?
This young man is doing from deep, and there's another one.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to it.
Shoots the 3. It's good.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back to back, and the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fires the 3, and down goes the 3. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Shot from 16, and it's good.
Crucial basket there, and as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, you've got to take it down.
And he recognized the situation, saw an advantage there, and he didn't hesitate to capitalize.
LeBron going to work inside.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
A deep 3, and there's the 3.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Connects with the chain.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Fires from way outside. That one misses. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
The strength LeBron has this far in his career is incredible.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Here's Towns. For three. Good.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. Now it's time to